in this evolution of spirituality is gaining more insight into the higher realms and connecting more with them. I believe I am doing it more in my dream state, but how to consciously, and I guess this probably goes back to allowing more playfulness and allowing of more energies to just flow through me. And it's just all of that acceptance of what I know is true.
Yes, it is the allowing, it is the acceptance. You have hit the nail on the head, and it is the letting go of your resistance to having this access to higher realms, because there is an element of you that, while says in verbal format that they would like to have access to higher realms, there is a very present part of you that knows that if you were to have the access that you are asking for, that it would change things very drastically for you, in that you would then be compelled to believe in what you already suspect, that you are not limited, that you are not finite, that you have the ability to create your own reality. And with these knowings, once they are known and not simply suspected, comes the responsibility to take control of being that divine being that you are. It is very convenient for you as a human, as humans in general, in your collective, to imagine yourselves to not be responsible. Because while the consequence of that is not being able to create the world that you would like, the other benefit of that is that you can see yourself as victims to circumstance. You can see yourself as meek. You can see yourself as those who really are not the ones who need to make the changes. It is someone else higher up who is responsible, who needs to make the changes, who needs to fix this planet, who needs to be kind to their neighbor. And with that responsibility and awareness of that responsibility, you suddenly have to live your life from the way that you speak. And for humans, that would then bring up all of the trauma and all of the baggage and all of the conditioning that you have had that you do not want to address. So this is the conundrum. And this is the reality for many of you who say that they want to reach higher realms. And it is the direction in which you are heading, regardless, because it is a soul desire. But be aware that as you break through into these higher realms, you continue to be human. And you will continue to have to clean up your own vibration and continue to have to clean up those situations that are not in alignment with the higher realms. For example, that person that right now comes to mind that you simply cannot stand, you will also have to see them as a part of you. Now, there is no urgency to arrive at any of this. And you are arriving, as you said, you are evolving. You have made what you called progress, but did not need to, because if you are no longer measuring, then there's nowhere to go. But you have made what you are calling progress towards this. And your perceptions are opening. You are, as you said as well, able to access these realms and more so have the natural ability to do so. You have had this your entire life and you know of it. You have seen things your entire life that could not be explained to others. And that is an aspect of you, because you are here to be one of those who is an example of the next level of the potential of humans to be in both physical and non-physical existence simultaneously. You are already practicing this as humans, but you are not aware of it. This is why you have dreams, because why else would you? There is no scientific explanation for that activity and for the creativity that is required for your minds to create a reality of that nature. So you want to access higher energies. And again, we say there is no rush, there is no urgency. So you may take these experiments as slowly and as playfully as you so choose. We would counsel that the easiest way to access more of yourself in this manner is to set the intention to do so. And then when the resistance appears, set the intention that even if you are afraid, and even if you have this resistance, it is okay. And you still hold the intention that these higher energies, and higher energies is not correct in terms of how we would label them, because more accurately, simply non-physical energies. They're not higher in that there are not a hierarchy of levels. But if you set the intention to allow more of what is to be exposed to you, including the non-physical forms, then more will be. And you will be able to see, in your case, mostly see and communicate or hear what you are calling external realities.